Welcome. Eighth episode. Hope everybody had a good conclusion to their weekend. How are the markets doing today? Pretty flat as usual, down 1%. As I covered in yesterday's video, there's, evidence that it's going to go in either direction sharply. Whales are holding. The retail crowd is mostly disinterested these days. Altcoins don't have a ton of interest, but some sectors are definitely pumping, like move to earn. Additionally, there's high leverage ratios in the markets, and that combined with a lack of volatility means large price swings in either direction are likely. Nobody knows which direction it's going to go in. A lot of people are bearish just because the market has been trending that way lately. Additionally, Bitcoin tends to move in 4-year cycles, and the current cycle seems to remind people of 2018, which I would agree with. So that's what makes people somewhat bearish. Again, nobody knows. It's Bitcoin, it's crypto. Prices can go in any direction. Today, new news, the study here, Bitcoin bear market may take BTC price to 25K. This is a technical analyst, Michael Van de Pope. He pointed out that the bear markets of 2014 and 2018, the BTC went down 80%. Currently, BTC is only down 55%. So that's not really good news. It means it could go down to 25K if the prior two bear markets are indicative of the current bear markets. Additionally, he pointed out that the illiquid supply of Bitcoin is at a very high number of 64% right now. The illiquid supply refers to Bitcoin that is not moving. And the last time it was this high was late 2020. Look at the charts. Late 2020, that was actually right at the start of the bull market. So this is bullish news that the illiquid supply is very high right now. Again, we shall see. Nobody knows in crypto. What else is going on today? Apecoin plummets double digits after metaverse NFT land sale. And this headline's a little dramatic. Apecoin had mooned considerably earlier in the week in anticipation of the other side metaverse launch and the land plots going on sale. Also, OpenSea integration for Apecoin NFTs was announced, so it was going to be a little bit higher than normal, and a pullback was completely necessary. But yeah, in terms of the land sales, so that happened over the weekend. It was each land sale was a fixed supply land sale or fixed price land sale. Each metaverse land sale was going for around $5,000, 305 ape coins. So usually these are done as an auction style where the price of the land plot will go up or down according to supply and demand. That was not like that. This was a flat fee of 305 ape coins. So because of that, a lot of people, there was heavy demand. A lot of people got shut out of the sale. They were not able to purchase their plots of land. And there was also very high gas fees. Some users reported gas fees of as high as $5,000. So nonetheless, tensions were high during this land sale. It was successful, but some people left not happy, like this guy right here. I just smashed my TV in front of 30 guests at my party because of the other side mint. Assuming he didn't get in, he wasn't able to buy the mint. My wife just took our crying kids and said they're all spending the week at a hotel. This experience has ruined my life and the party. I can't handle it anymore. Goodbye, Bored Ape Club. I'm no longer a fan. A little overly dramatic, but it shows the ApeCoin fan base. They're diehard. I like that. The retail crowd is intense. I think this sort of reaction here, this is bullish for ApeCoin, in my opinion. Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT restaurant in Los Angeles, 3 months in, it is a hit. Decrypt did an interview. Decrypt magazine did an interview with the Bored Ape NFT restaurant founder, this guy here. It is a hamburger stand that has Bored Ape themed burgers on the menu. They also have one actual Bored Ape NFT in the store and 3 Mutant Ape NFTs. Their menu items, like the Bored OG Burger, it's one of their menu items for $13. They also have the Bored Onion Burger for $14. Customers can pay with credit card, debit card, Ethereum, and Apecoin, not Bitcoin, not cash. I have not been here myself, but looks pretty cool. And this guy sure looks like he makes a mean burger, so I might have to try it out. Moving on, Safecoin down 98% from their all-time high after CoffeeZolla's recent fraud allegations. So Safecoin has not been doing too well lately. Not because the percentage down of all-time high is kind of a misleading stat because sometimes it'll just be a temporary one-day high that's considerably higher than the prices have been, and that'll bring the percentage down from all-time high much higher than it really is. But so this guy CoffeeZilla, he's a YouTube influencer. He did an investigative report where I haven't really looked into it, but he uncovered the Safemoon may or may not be taking money illegally from their liquidity pool. Again, I haven't looked into that. Some of those allegations actually have been debunked, but what has not been debunked is tweets that he brought to light from this guy here, Ben Phillips, a Safemoon promoter for the last year, not currently, but he was their main promoter last year. Huge Twitter following. This guy, 750,000 Twitter followers. All last year, he was making tweets like this about Safemoon. I'm here to the moon. This is a monster. I feel bad for everyone who sold again. Well, I'm holding. He's a big Safeman fan. He was also jumping on people who sold it. This was after Safemoon Whale sold a couple $1 million of Safemoon. He tweets, "I hope you get hit by a bus." And this guy's hardcore. But then here's where it gets interesting. So on Ben Phillips' Twitter page, he had revealed his wallet, his Safemoon wallet, in previous tweets. And so CoffeeZilla, the reporter, he looked into that Safemoon wallet to see what they were doing. So here, April 6th, this wallet, Ben Phillips' wallet, sold a very large amount of Safemoon. Sold corresponded to $156,000 of Safemoon that were sold on the same day that he's tweeting, "I'm here to the moon." So he tweets, "I'm here to the moon." Same day, he sells $156,000 worth of Safemoon. Gets even worse, April 21st. Here's another large sale from this wallet of Safemoon. Ben Phillips' Safemoon wallet. Here's the second large sale of Safemoon on the same day, April 21st, from the same wallet. You guessed it, Ben Phillips, on that day, he was tweeting, "I feel bad for everyone who sold again. Well, I'm holding." On the same day, he sells, those two sales were for $334,000 worth of Safemoon and $198,000 worth of Safemoon. So he's selling about $500,000 worth of Safemoon. Same day, he's tweeting, "Well, I'm holding. I feel bad for everyone who sold again." I mean, this guy is just begging to be made an example of, if you ask me. Moving on to good news. GST, Green Satoshi Token. It's STEPN's in-game token. They were listed by FTX today. Good news. Token a little pump, about 20% at its peak. Good for them. This is not STEPN. This is Step App, a competitor, another move to earn competitor. They were up 18% on the day because OKX listed them. It's a huge exchange in Korea, I believe. So all the big exchanges are all getting in on the move to earn craze. Breeder DAO, so it's leveled off now. I covered this yesterday here. So they're at 32 cents. It went down a little bit yesterday when it was first listed on exchanges, but the IDO investors are still making money. They purchased for around 20 to 25 cents. Right now it's at 32 cents. So they are profitable. Good for them. I'm going to keep tabs on that one. And then sticking in the IDO, here's an interesting story. So privacy startup NYM, they just announced they're launching a $300 million developer fund. Huge money. And huge backers, Andreessen Horowitz. They're the single biggest and most successful. Polychain, they're huge. Wabi Indicator, and Bushi Capital. So a lot of big money here. The NYM came on exchanges about 3 weeks ago in mid-April, and this was the trendiest project of mid-April. Here's trending searches, April 16th. NYM was #1 right next to STEPN. The next day, same thing. NYM and STEPN, #1 and 2, most trending crypto coins. Next day, same thing. NY and STEPN, 1 and 2. So this coin had all the buzz then. Unfortunately, has not done well on the exchanges. So this is April 15th, right when it was the #1 trending coin. The price actually tanked considerably, $5.40 down to about $1.50. It's been kind of slowly bleeding out here. So this isn't really good. So what happened exactly? Well, if you look at the pre-sales, you can sort of figure it out. They did a huge ICO pre-sale, public sale, basically. $25 million was raised in phase 1 of the public sale. $6 million was raised in phase 2. That was in February, this past February. And then, so you see the max. So not a high max, only $500 for one and $1,000 for the other phase. So they raised $31 million and there were no big investors. It was all from small individual retail investors. Now, the problem with that is those small individual retail IDO investors are notorious for selling immediately when their coins hit exchanges, and those are fully unlocked. The $31 million of coins, or 25 million of the 31 was fully unlocked March 31st, and then the other 6 million becomes unlocked May 3rd. So it's 25 million that became unlocked on this day, and you saw what happened to the price. So that was not good. And then, unfortunately, it doesn't really get better if you look at their seed sales. So here was an additional about 17, $18 million that was raised, mostly professional investors here, investment firms, VCs, and those coins start to unlock May 3rd. That's tomorrow. So here's 17 million that starts to unlock tomorrow. Here's another 6 million that starts to unlock tomorrow. And then, so then the $300 million fundraise announcement, that's today. So now you can see why they announced this today. A lot of the coins, about 20, 25 million, are starting to become unlocked tomorrow. And considering the token price has not done too well, they need to put out some good news and, hopefully discourage all these investors whose coins are becoming unlocked tomorrow from selling. So I think this was a very good timing for their investment to be announced. Alrighty, that's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with a new video. Catch everyone later.